Michaela. Today I will be interviewing a very talented musician and the choir director at All Saints Anglican Church. She has been my piano teacher for almost 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Maryl Sinkins. My first question for you, Maryl, is when did you start to learn the piano?
I started playing piano when my mother said, "You are going to take piano lessons," and I was about 6 years old, so that was quite a while ago. And I've been playing ever since.
So you've been playing for a really long time.
Yeah, a really long time.
When did you realize that you wanted to play piano as a career instead of just doing it as a hobby?
As just like for fun? Well, because I had always played piano, but something inside me said, you really need to get your act together and not just sit around and do this, but you need to get a little more serious about it. And that was after I was married and had kids and had a family, and I said to myself, it's time to get serious. So I decided the best way to do that would be to go to university and get a music degree, which I did. But that was that was a while ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I know you play the piano and the organ. Did you ever learn any other instruments?
Well, sometimes I play the ukulele. That's always fun. And when I was in high school, I used to play the cello in the school orchestra. But I haven't played that for a long time. So really, no, I guess you could say. These are the only two instruments that I played.
What was the hardest part of following a career in music?
For me, the hardest part was making up my mind that I was going to university and really getting serious about doing it. And then actually being at university as an adult, not a kid out of high school, was really challenging, but I really, really enjoyed it. It was great. I was at Laurier, can I throw that in? Yay, Laurier.
Did you ever compete in any competition? If so, did you win any prizes?
No, I hated that. I got really, really scared. I don't play solo stuff. I can only play in the church because I know that I'm able to support the singing, but I don't play solos. And I get really scared when I do that. So no, I have never done that.
Did you ever write any songs? If so, what was your inspiration?
Yes, I write music. It's fun to have a wonderful outlet like the church. I have written anthems for the choir, and I guess what really got me interested in that was the poem In Flanders Fields. Do you know that poem? It's about the First World War. That one? Yeah, and I always have trouble because I work with the choir, and I like to have an anthem on Sunday morning. The choir sings. And on Remembrance Day, I was having a hard time finding music that I thought was appropriate for that day. So I decided I would take the poem In Flanders Fields and write music with using those words. And that was, I think, one of the nicest things I've done. I really enjoyed doing that.
That's pretty cool. Do you have a favorite song?
Nope. I like lots of songs. I don't have a favorite one, just lots of different ones. Sorry, that's not a very good answer.
What advice would you give to people who would like to learn to play an instrument?
Find a good teacher that you really like to work with. I think that was one of the reasons that I kept playing all through, going to university. I went to university after high school, and I kept playing there, and then I kept playing. But I had a really marvelous piano teacher when I was in high school, and I think she was a real inspiration to me, and I kept playing. So I think that's very important, and have fun.
Of course.
Of course.
Do you have a favorite musician? Why?
No, I don't have a favorite one. There's so many. So many are so very, very talented. And I like all kinds of different music, particularly classical. But I don't have a favorite. Sorry.
Okay, my last question is, what would you say is your greatest accomplishment as a musician?
Getting my degree. Going back to Laurier as an adult and doing my Bachelor of Music degree was my greatest accomplishment. Because once I had that, then I could step out and do other things. Be here, enjoy doing this, and working with you.
Thank you, Maryl, for your time.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
meeting me here for this interview. I learned a lot about you and your musical career.
Thank you for coming.
Sounds coming out of those things.
It is. And there's also speakers up in the ceiling. There are speakers, you can't see them. There are actually, there's a sound up here. There's speakers over here.
Hey girls, give me a wave.
Sitting out here in the congregation. You hear it better.
Okay, so look at the card and then ask the questions, but you're doing great.
Welcome, Maryl.
Welcome to your church. Michaela.
Yeah. Hi.
Okay. My first question for you is, when did you start learning to play the? When did you? I'll restart. Thanks for meeting me here for this interview.
What are you
I learned a
doing?
lot about you and your musical.
Okay, go for it.
I know you play the piano and the organ. Do you?
This is a really tough question.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's maybe the easiest question.
Yeah, I think it is. Go ahead, you can do it.
Okay.